Hey everybody, how's it going? On Speed Gaming 2, we got a casual boots race today from Group AF. This looks like it's going to be a very, very good one. It is the final match of the group between SeanRhapsody and Tyvarius. Right now, Tyvarius sits at 4-1-0 in the group. SeanRhapsody is 3-2-0. So this sets up a pretty interesting scenario where they could come out tied at the end. If Sean wins, they could, if Tyvarius wins, that sets up a tiebreaker between Sean and Hitman 1382. So I'm excited to see what we got. And as we let these racers know to get started, we are good to go. Definitely a hype match. So let's see. My name is Hawk59. I'm going to commentate for you today. And on our tracker, we got Nervendolch. So I think this is going to be a very, very exciting race. So for anybody who doesn't happen to know the mode, we are doing casual boots. So what that means is we get to start this race with the boots and a sword, which makes the escape sequence very, very tolerable as opposed to some other modes. So we get to see a lot of dashing, we get to see some clean dash lines, some good movement, and maybe, if we're lucky, we get to see some Agnespeeds. Pretty normal start for both these runners. Looks like we've grabbed some bombs in a heart container, so we're doing okay. Be interesting to see if anything major shows up in the escape sequence. I think I calmed a race yesterday that came out with quite a bit before the racers left the Sphere 1. So let's see if we can get a similar response here. Oh, see, there you go. There's your ice rod. So this is shaping up to be a good one. That is correct. As Chad has pointed out, you do not need bombs for the back of escape, at least, because we can dash into it. But it is nice to have them early, because then you don't have to worry about picking them up from, before you go into Kakariko Village. And yeah, we got Ice Rod early, so clearly TR is going to be on the table. Chad is here hoping for a pendant TR, so that'll be fun. There'll be a little bit of time before we get a check of the map once they get out of this sequence, so we'll have to wait and see what kind of crystals and pendants we're looking at. Oh, Guy McGuy, you're mean. Got some nice ice soldier throwing by Tyvarius. Shows how good these runners are. They are clearly just in sync here. Yeah, I don't actually know this MSU, so maybe somebody in chat can pick it up. Does look like we have a prediction up in the chat. How many pendants are we going to see in the light world is what we're wondering. Go ahead and bet all your imaginary internet points. All right, we are coming up on the back of Escape where we'll get 3 more checks. And nothing to write home about, but that's okay. Let's move on. One of the great things about Cast Boots is we do get to see a lot of nice times on the escape sequence. Looking pretty likely that we're going to definitely get a sub 530 from both these runners, which is pretty great. Josh, that just means the rest of the seed is going to be that much more interesting. So let's see, it looks like both these runners are taking a similar approach after escape. Looks like they're going to go up and do bonk rocks first. You know, let's see how jetty we can get the seed with a red cane out of the bonk rocks. So that's not something we're going to be looking for later. Lumberjack Ledge just has a heart. Just a heart on Lumberjack Ledge. So move on from there. Doesn't mean Aga is out of the question. Might be our first access to Dark World, but we will wait and see if they are going to have to climb that tower. There's a nice book just sitting on the ground. Looks like chat... Beldafast, thanks for catching that. 3 crystals in the light world. So, and pet is just a bottle. All right, now we move into Kakariko Village. So let's see what we got here. Oh, hammer, heart, bottle, and just another piece of heart. And a full heart in the back. So Still looking for a couple things for Dark World access. I'm not going to find it in the well, it looks like. Be interesting to see if and when their paths diverge and what choices they start making differently. But it does seem like they're just following each other's coattails right now. Sick Kid just has some bombs. Libraries, nothing, but we just keep trucking on. We got a couple nice big item drops at the beginning, so let's see where our next one is. Oh, here we go. Sean checking the ledge check blind. Tyvarius obviously checking and save and quitting before moving on to what looks like South Shore. Yeah, South Shore. Oh, here's some definite change. So looks like Sean is coming out and moving from the sanctuary. Let's see, are we setting up a water walk? Oh, yep, looks like we're going to set up a water walk off the forest ledge. Oh, there's that master sword. Second sword under the water. It's Excalibur. Nothing on the island worth it, so he's moving on. We find a bow in Waterfall Cave, and the glove is in Mini Moldworm with the powder and just some money. So, okay, where is that Moon Pearl gonna be? It looks like that's all Tyvarius is looking for Dark World access right now. Looks like Sean not realizing he was out of money there, I guess. Oh, Pearl and Ice Rod Cave. All right, there we go. There we go. We got that Dark World access pretty quick on Tyvarius' side. He is also going to set up a water walk. So let's see where he's going next. Probably going to do the same things that Sean checked out just a moment ago. While Sean is deciding to go into the eastern area, going to check out Saha's closet. Yeah, seems like he's putting off going South Shore, which, as we know right now, hindsight for us as viewers, 2020, probably not the best thing for him. But it does look like he's going straight to Eastern, which is good. We know it's a crystal, so that's at least something. He's going to have to maybe do some dark rooms if we don't have the lamp anywhere. So certain things are going to be out of logic, but I don't think that's stopping him. He's been running out of logic for a while now. Yep, I think the vast majority of this is out of logic for Sean. So clearly he's taking that just a suggestion. So okay, red crystal mire, pendant, skull, thieves, and swamp. Green pendant, thieves. So that's interesting. That is a very interesting pendant and crystal layout. So crystal TR, so that ice rod is going to be required. Not a very hype cave today. That's okay. All right, Sean about halfway done with the dungeon so far. Looks like Tyvarius has made his way over to dig game. Hasn't found anything yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Fairly clean dark room from Sean right there. I think he might have gotten tagged once. Chad already trying to come up with the meanest options for these runners. Bombos, Hera Basement, Fire Rod, and Ice Palace. Oh boy. But Sean does nab his first crystal there, defeating Armos. Clearly, yeah, you guys are doing a great job on it. Oh, that's spicy. Good job, Cyber Chow. All right. I still trying to see when Sean is going to make his way down to Ice Rod Cave. At this point, I am not sure. Maybe here we're going to do another water walk. Okay, there we go. Sean is going to be grabbing his Moon Pearl here in a second. Powder, I believe, was in Mini Moldorm Cave, so we should be seeing it here shortly. All right, and Tyvarius picks up his first crystal from Eastern Palace, so we are level on crystals again. Sean just grabbing his Dark World Axis there. Yeah, Sean is still operating on one sword less than Tyvarius because he did skip Dam. So we're gonna get a magic bat check here though. Oh, and there's a sword on magic bat. Well, that is interesting. Kind of saves his bacon a little there. That was a good choice on his part. We do get Tyvarius checking out Pod. Right, yes, Azora Scout, because I guess he thought that he could get some info off the scam fish there for Sean. Okay, so we've got Tyvarius in Pod. He grabbed a key in the basement, so checking that out. Looks like Sean is going to jump up to Pendant Skull. Let's see what's in there. I have been told that it's like some crazy stat. 80% of the time there's some form of progression in Skullwood, so let's see if it pays off. I do believe in versions of the multi-world seed generation that they will, the bottle vendor and Zora will give you a hint at what they are trying to sell. We are going to have to move on to the back to see what's back there. Right now, he can only check one check. Fire rod! Oh boy! Wow! Oh man, that's crazy. This guy, Sean, is getting. That's the second time I think he's kind of gotten a little. I wouldn't say bailed out, but that was a good choice. French vanilla fire rod in Skull Woods. Correct, chat. Yeah, Guy is reminding us that this is a pendant dungeon, so and not even a green pendant, so just a regular old run-of-the-mill pendant. But it does look like that second item's on Moth, so if he wants it, he's going to have to go get it. Tyvarius trying dark pod basement, trying to deal with those turtles. Curious to have to ask Sean what his reasoning for this was, but it does look like maybe he saw the fire rod and figured, hey, I might as well just take it one step further. So we're gonna get some dueling boss fights here. Tyvarius versus Helma, and Sean dropping into the Moth fight. Pretty good. Good Moth fight there. We're going to get some burnout on Helmasaur. And okay. So Sean picking up a pendant while Tyvarius picks up his second crystal. Tyvarius grabbing Quake off Helmasaur. So could be useful. We don't know what our Mire or Turtle Rock medallions are yet. Could also be completely useless. So we'll have to wait and see. Red Rang on the Bumper Cave. Okay, so it looks like while Tyvarius is cleaning up the rest of Pod, Sean has moved into VOO, grabs the blue mail there in C-shaped house. And we are jumping into Pendant Thieves. Ooh, there we go. Nice little fetch quest for Tyvarius, grabbing the shovel out of Harmless Hellway. If I remember correctly, the Dark Maze is lamp locked. But as chat guy has mention too, the bow is technically flipper locked, which we have not found yet. But Tyvarius is going to follow up on that shovel check. Yes, Helma is also lamp lock. Sorry, yes. But as we decided very early in this run that logic is just a nice suggestion, both of these runners have taken that suggestion and said, to hell with it. We'll have to see here what Tyvarius is going to do. Is he going to also make the play up into Pendant Skull? Nope, looks like he's going to head down. That is true, Madelsberger. Yes, we do have a pendant Swamp Palace. So there is a good chance that this seed is just not necessary to have the flippers. There's probably another bow somewhere else. And there we go. Yeah, answered the question right there as I was speaking it. Yeah, so it does look like the first logical bow is in Maiden Chest in Basin of Thieves Town. So, okay, Tyvarius also jumping into Thieves Town. So. And at the same time, Sean finishing up his pendant blind fight. And flute in chest game. Looking for the mitts now to open up that mire area. That flute does, yes, open up a couple checks on the mountain. So there could be some things that put our runners back into, or at least towards, the logical path. It's likely we'll have to find another item like the hook shot or mitts before, or even mirror, before we see them get back to some semblance of logic. right, Sean doing some cleanup. Tyvarius had done all these checks earlier. As soon as he got Dark World access, he went hype over to the dig game. So looks like Sean is doing them now. And Tyvarius also grabbing his second bow. Tyvarius taking on blind. Okay, we're going to see green pendant turn in here. Let's see what that's got on it. Just $20. That's all he was holding for that nice pendant. Did Tyvarius just skip C-shaped house? Wasn't there? No, I don't. No, he didn't. Okay. Oh yes, yeah, I guess he did. When there was a sword in C-shaped house, I believe. Sword is on bat. That's right. Thank you. Thank you, chat. I'm getting a little discombobulated on where they're both going. Okay, he does come in and grabs that fire rod. Right, he picked up the blue mail. That is correct. Quake Faith was on Helma. Quake on Helma. And Tyvarius realizing now that if he wants the second item from Skull, he's going to have to go to the back. And he says, nah, not worth it. A little break for both of our runners here while we wait for the wall to move and the bird to break out. It does seem we've got all of the items to go do desert, but I think we're waiting currently. Much quicker turtle room from Sean since he had the fire rod that could open those light up those torches. All right, Sean picking up his second crystal, defeating Helma there. See where it does look like Tyvarius is going to give us our first look at desert. It is pretty close. We're still looking for a few items for go. We don't know what our medallions are yet for Turtle Rock and Mire, which are both crystal dungeons. We're looking for our mitts and either hook shot or mirror, some other. Oh, well, there's. I think I just called it. There we go. Hook shot in desert. I know. Now we figure out that opens up a fair bit of more checks on the mountain there. This is still a very close race. I would put Tyvarius slightly in the lead. You know, extra sword. He's got the hook shot now. He can do a lot more on the mountain, which has 2 crystal dungeons up there. We are still unsure what the medallion for Turtle Rock is, and we do need our mitts, but he can get up there and do Hera if necessary. I would expect, as Chad is saying, I would expect Sean to go to desert soon. So let's see if that's his next stop. Maybe he's gonna. Oh, I'm not sure. Right, got to check the shovel first. There is 100% a chance that there is a very high chance that Sean will never see that flooded sword. As he is continuously avoiding the dam. And I mean, why does he need to go back there? It's a pendant swamp, so we don't have a mirror yet. We may never see the mirror. But he will be getting his hook shot here in a second, so. Good fire rod work from Tyvarius on Landmo there. Grabbing his third crystal. So we're moving at a steady pace. Seed might be a little jetty at the beginning. It seems to have slowed down as they have had to dip a couple pendant dungeons. Or in Sean's case, clear them. Sean does have the back of Skull and the Moth fight over Tyvarius. He did check both of those for really nothing. There was no item on Moth that was worth it. I think it was a blue rupee. So Tyvarius does have a little bit of a bit there. Well, it looks like we might have lost Sean. Went ahead and switched the audio there. A little bit more soothing on Tyvarius' side. But we are back. We do have Sean back, so that's good. All right, we're going to first look at these mountain checks here. So we grabbed a sword. Got that nice butter sword and ether. And as we are moving into the 50th minute of this race, I am joined in the booth by Mr. John Snoo. John, how's it going?
What's going on, Hawk? I just immediately rushed home, grabbed some food, saw you were solo on the comms, and figured you could use some company.
Yes, it is very helpful to have somebody here. Sometimes feels like I'm talking into a void.
Oh, man. I mean, we know how that is whenever we're streaming ourselves for these rando races, right? But right now, we got SeanRhapsody and Tyvarius. It looks like we got a lead on Tyvarius' side here with the loadout, though.
Yes. I would say Tyvarius is, somewhere around 2 minutes ahead. He was able to skip the back of Skull. He didn't fight Moth like Sean did.
Oh, okay.
But that's pretty much the only difference between the two in terms of where they've gone and what they've done. Oh, and there's the lamp in here. I think somebody called that earlier. Guy, maybe? Yep.
Oh, man. So that means our logical mountain access was flute, 100%.
Yes, which was in VOO chess game, I believe.
Okay.
Tyvarius was the first to dip into the dark world. Sean had did some very out of logic checks, doing a couple water walks around to check Hobo and the Zora area before he eventually made his way down to Ice Rod Cave to get the Moon Pearl. So yeah, he hasn't been too far behind though. He's I I would say that it's still a pretty close race. It doesn't look like he is. I'm trying to see where he's going. Okay, he is going to head over to the east side. So.
Well, the thing is, he has to head over to east side, right? No mirror, so.
Correct, and I don't think there's many other checks available to him there. And Mitts on Moldorm. Okay.
So,
if I'm correct, I think that might be go mode.
That's potential go mode. Do we probably don't know what our TR entry is yet.
We do not know what we do not know what our medallions are yet. So we're waiting to see.
For those that are wondering, you do not need flippers to complete Ice Palace. You can just fake flipper from this from the Flute 8 screen and just make it to Ice Palace over there. Tyvarius is going to give us the lowdown here on the medallion. What you thinking, Hawk? I'm thinking Ether.
He did just pick up Ether in the Paradox Cave, so that is... Oh, it's Bombos. Okay.
All right.
Still a race. We're still going.
Man, we were hoping for no whammies there, and we got nothing but whammies.
You know, we'll probably see. Let's say we've gotten one medallion off a boss already. Quake was on Helma. So what are we saying? Bombos on Cold Stare?
That would be a good autologic placement for it. Honestly, I would probably push for going to find out our Mire intel right now. After we're done with the mountain, obviously.
Right, yeah. Finish up these checks. I think I don't remember if he has done Spiral Cave yet. But and I guess technically Spike Cave. Oh, and he gets the cape there. Spike Cave is in logic also.
Oh, we're not doing Spike Cave.
We're not doing it. We're saying nope.
Oh, that could be bad for Tyvarius. We'll have to wait and see, though.
All right, but we are going to see our Mire area for the first time, so...
We don't have a mirror, so we're not able to do checkerboard. However, we are able to get Mire Shed here in our Mire Medallion info. Tyvarius? Okay, it's Quake.
It's Quake, okay. Which he's had fairly early. Like I said, it was on Helma. He did a pretty good dark pod to get it. Bloomerang, the best of the rangs.
I will fight you.
I you know me. I'll pick up both. I'll pick up so many items. I don't care.
I like seeing high numbers and low times.
Man, chat doing their chat thing, making saying we need to find the mirror so we can get into swamp so that we can find Bombos on left side swamp.
Man, that's just mean, guys. Meanwhile, Sean, going to take those mitts, probably do the same exact checks that Tyvarius did, but the only different decision might be that Spike Cave.
Right, yeah, we'll see if he clears the other checks.
So, Hawk, while we're waiting for the next few checks here, man. I got lucky with the McDonald's prize, man.
Oh, yeah? What do we get? What do we got?
No, they're just decently crispy, man.
Oh, that's, yeah. They hadn't been sitting there for a while.
Right, exactly. But, anyways, we're burning that cape, and we got rid of Spooky by doing that. That's unfortunate, and it is a non-hover's Godmire.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't even know if he had the Spooky setup when he went in. I didn't see him line up properly. I don't know. I don't know if I'm still not 100% spookier.
You're not a spookiest yet.
Not yet. I can do it, but not every time. So.
And with time.
Right? Yeah. So it's just about practice. But he's got that blue boomerang, so he doesn't need it. And they do have silvers, so that is nice. It's going to make Viddy a little bit easier. Okay, we are getting a spike cave check here from Sean, so hopefully we'll see if this is turns the tide.
This could be the race for Sean right here, actually. Sean being very sparingly about his magic. Oh, it's just a 20 bucks.
Yeah, so looks like Tyvarius making an okay call there. Oh, there's those flippers.
But those that go straight to Ice Palace, man.
Yeah, so flippers. So that puts the second bow in logic. They hit a fake flipper to the waterfall cave to get that.
Definitely go to Ice Palace, see if you get Bombos in Ice Palace or the mirror, and then take that.
Yeah, yep. We can't do swamp until we find mirror, so we need to.
Oh, going back in on Tyvarius' side.
Ooh, only.
We're really concerned about that one item.
I know. It's weird because he gave up the one item on Spike Cave, but he's going back into Mire, which is probably longer to find that one item. That's a strange call, I think.
3 and ice, yeah.
Yeah, it does look like Sean's going. He did what you said. He's just fake flipper, and he's just going straight to Ice Palace.
Yep. There's no reason you possibly don't even need those flippers. Take that chance, right? And then if Bombos is here, Sean's just going to be able to go mode Mire. Meanwhile, Tyvarius is giving up time, possibly. Oh, a dungeon item in the top chest. That means it could be something completely random in the cutscene chest, which we're not doing yet, it looks like. Getting a whole bunch of checks here.
Yeah. Looks like he's gonna, find them all, I guess. He has a Pokemon. He's got to find them all.
The flippers were on Viddy. Meanwhile, guys, when we're on this Bombos hunt, make sure you guys do the follow hunt for the runners here today.
Thank you, John. Yes. Follow our runners, Sean and Tyvarius.
For more rando action, just, randomly in the meantime. Everyone here in this tournament plays at all different times of day, all different types of hours. Not just Andy,
That's true. It is not just Andy.
But this
I do see him playing a lot, so you're all hours.
See that right there? No,
yep.
No.
No.
That is why, man, I don't understand it. We wasted all of that time.
And he didn't even finish it out.
Cutscene chest, and you're still gonna leave. No. Man, that's rough. Where? What's left?
I'm not sure. He has not checked. Oh, he can't check tablet. It's maybe
Do we have 5/6 crystals? Are these 5/6?
Oh yes, yeah. Eastern was a 5/6, and okay, Mire was a 5/6. Yeah.
Don't mind me, chat. I'm just joining in. What was it now? 50 minutes late.
Yeah, you came in about 50. That's okay. It had the makings at the beginning. I thought I had a feeling it was going to be kind of jetty, and then it slowed down. So,
Hawk, is this your first time on comms, or
no? This is number 4.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I did. I've done a couple speed gaming dailies, and I did one yesterday actually. The race between Willard and Amaranth, or not yesterday. When was that? Last week? A little bit ago. Ooh, we're getting another freeze on Sean's side. Hopefully his stream is okay. Nothing on the ledge. That's the first time we've gotten the C pyramid ledge. So.
Sean, do we have a green goo bud? Or oh, we're gonna have to beam dupe here.
Hence why he was grabbing the fairy off the
Yep.
powdered fairy. Yeah.
And yes, Drosy pointing out that I myself, Jon Snow, may not be completely done with Key Watch. And I might pay attention to it sometimes, but I will say it never matters in normal modes. Just open if you're gonna. Ooh, hey, Sean. Wait,
oh, he had a blue goo, but he was still. Well, I mean, he did what he had to do, I guess.
I mean, it wasted a lot of time though.
Yeah.
Because you just hop in here and pop your shots. All right, we can definitely tell. Ooh, Sean's just not coming to the fight.
Right.
There we go.
He got the glitch off pretty well. So.
Yeah. So sword beam dupe is honestly, it's just shoot the fire rod, slash your sword, and do it in a decent rhythm.
Right.
And what you're doing is you're adding a hex value to the sword beam, to where that way it's able to inflict damage on the shell as well. It's basically the fire rod's fire shot. Expanding towards the sword beam, right? It's giving it the same core value so it can hit the shell. And now Sean gonna be doing the same thing here in Mire.
Okay, so we saw him clear out ice. We know Bombos isn't there. We know after what Drosy said that's not in the other chest in Mire. So what do we have left? We got Smith Chain. Neither of them have done that. I don't think they've checked hammer pegs either.
For what it's absolutely worth, with those flippers, you should have definitely got your water checks done whenever you were doing up here.
Ooh, correct. Well. Yeah. They have not checked Zora. Early in the race, Sean, with 96 rupees, tried to go to Zora to see, I guess, thinking he could get a hint as to what the what Zora gave. So I'm gonna have to ask him about that after the race. But he hasn't been back up there since. So they've both done Waterfall Cave. They did it out of logic with a fake flipper, or a water walk, actually.
So a big difference maker here will be if Sean does cutscene chest as well.
Right. Yeah, they haven't been able to check checkerboard. They do not have the mirror yet. I think we're going to get a same thing from Tyvarius here with the fire dupe.
Oh yeah, if you're coming in late and you don't know what they checked yet, you gotta ask it up.
Oh yeah, no problem, chat. Not here. I guess he's not willing to try it.
Ooh, Drosy bringing back old memories for Sean here. Sean actually lost by go moding, by doing the go mode Mire play. I remember that match. That was versus Vextifer, and Vextifer, their go mode was actually hookshot, and Vex spent exactly. I remember this on the dot. 6 minutes and 58 seconds to hover, and he was able to get the hover before Sean was able to last locate the hookshot in Mire cutscene chest. So it's the same exact chest, possibly too.
Right. So Tyvarius is dipping out because he didn't have enough magic.
Yep. Man, what's up with this is a lot of y'all need to learn how to control y'all magic. Cause yeesh.
Half magic. You're not always gonna have half magic. You gotta conserve your resources.
Gotta get really used to. Are we? Man, 2 green goose too. Ouch.
Oh, but he's gonna go check Zora, which we haven't seen yet. So
we're gonna
do the flipper checks that you said we should have done before.
Well, the thing is though, is that this is still, even with doing it from Witch's Hut, this is still the slower way.
Right. Instead of jumping in the whirlpool.
Correct. Meanwhile, Sean's gonna get the water kicks here.
There we go.
All right, Sean, are we going back in?
We'll see.
Zora is
Scamfish. Just a heart. Nothing.
Man, y'all give Zora too much hate. You know, he's just trying to provide. He's just trying to be a content creator. You know.
Yeah.
Trying to make it go by.
100%.
Shadow Legends codes and heart pieces for you guys for your 50,000 free silver. Come on, man.
You never know.
Trying to make a living.
I don't know, man. He's got that whole domain. I don't know if he needs extra money.
He doesn't need any extra money if you use his Raise Shadow Legends link of Zora's
That's true.
All right, so Sean is doing Meyer, what I would personally take as the right way, where whenever you're coming back in here, you just handle the Meyer big chest first, and then you handle your left side next, and then you come back and clean these up if you have to.
Right.
And Tyvarius is going to be going back in to fight Cold Stare. You know, seeing these Cold Stare troubles from both of these runners whenever they're on a way more above... Oh, Sean, come on.
I don't think he listened to you.
If there is a dungeon item other than a small key in the top chest, the cutscene chest is random. Period. So anyway,
okay.
With the NMG loadout, you have, I think you only have 8 hearts. You have the same amount of magic as a full magic bar.
Right.
And you have tempered sword and you have boots. Like, these runners should have been able to handle that fight as long as they're able to play out NMG. And something that I've noticed a lot of rando players do, and this has come up in a lot of Discords that I'm in, and you've seen it too, Hawk, and you said it too, but NMG is so boring.
That is, yes, I have said those words. I won't lie. But it does help. You know, you put up with the boringness and it'll help you get better. So, there we go.
Cutscene chest incoming.
All right. As we said when he went into Spike Cave, this could still make or break the race for Sean.
Yep. Just like Spike Cave all over again. And this will pull Sean hugely in the lead too. And it's just
just a piece of heart.
All right. So, since I was missing for the first 50 minutes.
Right.
What all do we have left here?
Okay. So I'm Smith Chain. I'm Smith Chain, and and the checks that are related to it. So hammer pegs in that area. They did check Magic Bat.
Right.
Man, I am really trying to think what else. I guess Sean never checked Hobo.
Man Under the Bridge?
I guess they didn't do Man Under the Bridge. Yeah.
Curious?
I feel like Tyvarius did, but I'm not 100% sure now.
So wait, hold on. Another thing too. We got Mitts and we didn't do King's Tomb either.
Right. They haven't done
pass the save and quit. Oh, here we go on Tyvarius' side.
Okay.
Man, y'all.
Yeah, I feel like Tyvarius might have done Hobo when he water walked. But here we're gonna get King's Tomb. Okay, so Sean will be able to pick up his. He has not done Dam yet, so he's not gonna find Bombos. Oh, King's Tomb and Bombos. There we go.
There it is. Jeez Louise.
All right, at 110.55. Go mode for Tyvarius.
This is I'm glad I hopped in here.
Yeah, I am too. It's fun.
That's fun's a word for it. Confused is a better word.
I'm not running the seed, so it's fun for me. So
all right, well, the clock is starting to tick here for SeanRhapsody here, who all right, nice quake, bud. You got to shake the foundation up a bit.
I think he's probably he's going to do Pyramid Fairy, and then his next checks. I mean, I think after that, all he has left is King's Tomb and the Smith Chain.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Hawk. The fact that neither one of them quit the Sanctuary to go to King's Tomb and then Fleet Fire or
right,
kind of shocked me. I don't know.
It's not with boots. It's not a bad check with boots and mitts. I mean, definitely something they could have done.
Well, after a saving sooner, screen, it's the most optimal thing to do.
Right. And John, so I don't know if you saw in the Discord, but this match does have somewhat of group implications on it. So Tyvarius is in the lead with a 4-1. Sean is 3-2. So Tyvarius, if Tyvarius wins, that puts Sean in a tiebreaker situation with Hitman. Okay. And if Sean wins, then Tyvarius and him tie exactly for the first place.
Oh wow, okay. So if Sean loses this, then he's gonna have to fight for bracket.
Correct. Yes, he will have to make a tiebreaker match with Hitman. So
okay,
so if he loses, we get free rando. So
hey, more rando for us, right? Oh, and this is gonna be dashing up to Catfish. Oh man, feels bad. That's why after a save and quit, guys, just do your boots checks. Just pop up. As one of my mentees, Hawk, you definitely heard me say that.
Oh yeah, let's it would be fun to MS Paint this race here and see what their lines look like.
No, Tyvarius never getting punished and able to pay out on all those skips that they did.
Right, yeah. It was pretty. They made a couple choices that we were questioning, but yeah, it's funny. Early in the race, Sean was making similar choices. Dipping into places, but he always took them just a little bit further than Tyvarius did. Tyvarius made his way back to those same checks. Skullwoods is an example. Tyvarius essentially leaving an item on Moth, saying I'm not going to deal with going to the back when he grabbed the fire rod. So okay, and here we go. Sean is finally checking King's Tomb. Okay, and at 114.33 for Sean.
I wonder what that mirror is. Might be in GT.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be really rough. Tyvarius at half health here, but at the same time too, we're almost at the point where GT routing might be a factor.
Yeah, depending on which, if they take opposite paths or something. If one of them tries, what are they, Dark Magician versus somebody just going full left or right. We'll see. I don't know about full right. Nobody should go full right, but
I mean, if you feel behind,
yeah,
it makes the most sense.
Oh yeah, for sure.
or like it's always what you're feeling or what your hunch is. GT routing is always just from from my point of perspective, GT routing is always just a how do you feel type of thing, or what do you feel the most comfortable with, or what you feel is the best.
But as I'd like to point out, they both have capes, so that does put tile room in logic for the big key.
I win without hookshot all of the time. All the time. I've won without hookshot and cross keys where I had to do and hookshot and Samaria actually where I hovered against the hovered across the Trinex bridge. I hover all the time. If I have that's why I entered the casual boots tournament. So I can just hover. The moment I get mitts,
John just hovers for no reason. Like he'll just hover gaps so he doesn't even have to.
Yep. If I have mitts and I have East Death Mountain access in the casual boots tournament, hookshot cave is fully in logic for me. I do not care where hookshot is. Yeah, you can 100% hover Trinex bridge. It's one of the longer hovers, but you could definitely hover it.
Is it what would be the longest hover?
Trinex bridge.
I was gonna say it's gotta be. Yeah.
You would actually need to do is Trinex bridge. All right, we're gonna get a 1 cycle from Tyvarius here.
Yeah, that gold sword makes it easy.
Well, if you're not aware, actually, Hawk, you can go and do the backdoor tempered strats to guarantee the 1 cycle. You can actually get a 0 cycle with butter.
Whew. Well, I clearly don't know that.
And Trinex nipping at the butt of that Squirtle, but it doesn't matter. We're on blue mail. We're at full health. We're good to go.
All right, and because I like it, we're going to play a little game here. That is the 7th crystal for Tyvarius, so he's heading into GT. There are 22 checks where the GT big key could be, so go ahead and put your guesses in there. And if you win, well, that just means you get a lot of praise from me, some nobody on the internet.
Oh, fake internet points? Wait, that's amazing.
Yeah, you got to do it. You know, I've heard that they're going to start calculating fake internet points in mortgage applications.
Oh my God, really? You know, on top of the housing market in this economy?
Yeah, and the Fed just raised their rate on fake internet points.
Yeah, you got to watch 3 minutes to get 1 point.
Right.
All right, we're going to get the Hope room first here on Tyvarius' side. I wonder if they're going to go Hope into full right or...
Right, yeah, we'll see. Okay, one.
Wait a minute. Oh. All right.
Nope.
Hope into left. I mean, it makes sense. We don't have a mirror, right?
Right. Okay, so 3. So when you're counting, that counts as 3 there, right on the the torch.
You got it, Hawk. I'll let you
Thanks,
count while I eat
John.
my burger.
Thanks, John. Yeah, enjoy that burger.
No problem, buddy.
4, 5.
Oh, the mirror was TR big chest.
6, 7. Oh, I didn't see. Sean went big chest. Oh, that could change some things.
If the big key is rando room, that might save Sean some time.
Yeah. Still got to get into GT first, though.
Oh, yeah. The burger has been consumed. Oh, no, that's a horrible spot. Keep going. Keep going.
You got to keep going.
Go. What are you doing?
Oh, I think he's gonna try Death Warp.
No, 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 no. This is slow, dude. Take the door, take the portals, go to the GT big chest, and go up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Especially with how many hearts he has and blue mail. At least he was smart enough to check and make sure he didn't have that he had a fairy in a bottle.
Oh my goodness. That.
Okay, so it was. Let me make sure that I got that right. That was check number 9. Check number 9.
2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
So it looks like Orion Gaming, you win all of the internet points.
Ooh, internet points. Squirtle, squirtle. Don't copyright strike us, Nintendo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Daddy Nintendo might get mad about that.
Daddy Nintendo. But meanwhile, Sean will be able to just get that big key and mirror immediately.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see what the time save on that is.
Tyvarius, if you're actually, I'll just tell Tyvarius in the interview, but like,
Yeah, faster to just go.
Just go to the GT big key room and then just go up. There is no reason to death warp there. Like, it would be understandable if you had 8 hearts, 9 hearts, not 15.
Right. Okay, so Tyvarius was into GT at 118.41, and it looks like Sean is at 122.45, so about 4 minutes behind.
Oh, man. This gauntlet climb is not looking too hot either on Tyvarius' side. There we go. There was a cleaner room there.
Yeah. Got the nerves, you know. I mean, he's already through to brackets, so I would kind of be, you know, he could probably
I'd be
playing it.
Chilling, man. I'd be having coffee with it and everything. Oh, man. Oh, Tyvarius, please. We're falling apart at the seams, brother. Come on. There we go. Oh, and Sean doing the DM.
Oh, Dark Magician. Okay, well, I mean...
Hey, Hawk. Hey, Hawk.
That hurts.
Yeah. Yep. Sure does. If he didn't get that mirror, he wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, you're probably... Yeah, I mean, he couldn't have. So, but, okay, so, you know, this would be a question for him. He doesn't get the mirror. Does he just go full right?
I mean, a lot of players actually do that because what you end up doing is after you kill Ice Armos, you go up through the GT big chest room.
Right.
And then you just go to your left side. But, yeah, looks like Tyvarius is just going to keep on going here. We got Butter Sword and Silver.
Yeah, that's gonna...
Oh, hey, look, red mail.
Probably be, you know, I'm not going to say insurmountable. There are still things that can happen. You know, anybody can fall to Ganon.
Yeah, some people can fail at slashing the pig, too.
Right.
Oh, we're going to go full right here, too, Sean. Yikes. Oh, well, it happens. It be rando for a reason.
You know, it's a similar thing. You know, they're in this group together. I don't know how often Sean and Tyvarius have raced. You know, maybe Sean's playing like a meta play here. He knows. I mean, again, he knows how. If he knows how Tyvarius routes GT, maybe he thinks I go full right, and as long as it's not on the left side, which it is, I can get the advantage.
Well, that's the thing with doing Stalfos into full right is that count the amount of rooms that you're losing to here, right?
Right.
You're losing to You're losing to the Fire Bar Spinning Room, you're losing to Fire Snake Room, and you're losing to Rando Room. That's 3 rooms. That's a lot of rooms.
Yeah. Yeah, nice 2-2-2 from Tyvarius.
All right, Tyvarius is about to drop in again in here at around the 126.05 mark. This cutscene takes forever. All right, Sean, after killing the Ice Armos, going back to left side. Should be falling in here in around 2 more seconds. There it is. Boom.
Yeah, you're just a few seconds off, but it's a pretty good guess. I'm pretty impressed.
So thought you might like to go to the show to feel the warmth of confusion, that space. So I missed the last word. Glow, Caden Glow. Hell yeah, dude.
Space Cadet Glow. Mir Ravanen was in TR Big Chest.
Tyvarius going to basically guarantee the phase transitions here since we don't need that much magic since we have silvers. Don't even need to worry about torch glitch if they didn't want to. I believe Tyvarius still has both of those green potions left.
Yes, yeah, I think he does.
And there's your big key, Sean.
Gonna be mad at himself, probably. I would be.
Definitely happens. Get that fire rod shot in. Oh. All right. There we go. Go from behind. You can get 2 more shots. Oh, that's okay. All right. Get your GGs.
All right, GGs.
As long as we don't hold up after this explosion, we should be good. And that means that Sean will have to play a tiebreaker to survive.
Yep. All right, 127.44 from Tyvarius. GG's. Hopefully, we'll see if they want to jump in for an interview when they're done. And we'll watch, see if Sean continues the climb here.
And what a race. It was good. The only difference, I'm telling you straight up, right after Dark Death Mountain, they've quit Sanctuary, King's Tomb. That's all that had to be done the whole time. Like, whenever I get mitts, man, I just bang up that King's Tomb really quick. Meanwhile, Sean, it looks like either Sean isn't looking at the race room or is just going to go ahead and finish this out. King's Tomb had the go mode bombos to get in the TR.
Yeah, it was that was what we were looking at, and it looked like I think the only thing they ended up leaving, of available checks was the Smith chain. So.
Yep. Getting bonk strats here for Sean. And that right there is actually why I prefer the door bonk over the early wall bonk, because that shooter, the second shot auto times in the middle. So if you actually do the door bonk with the right movement, it won't be able to realign to the center because you're going to be moving too far to the left. Fun little lesson there for you, Hawk.
All right, as we're watching Sean finish the climb, we are joined by Tyvarius. GG's, Tyvarius.
Hey, thank you so much.
So,
okay, go ahead. No, you go ahead, John. You got some questions. So.
Well, my only question is, after the save and quit, man, no quick check of King's Tomb? Just a quickie.
Which save? Oh, right after I got the mitts up on the mountain.
After Hookshot.
After Hookshot Cave.
Because my first thought was, is Bombos also going to be required from Meyer? And if it's not, I'm just going to do my crystals, because if Bombos is in a crystal, I got to do them anyway. But yeah, as soon as I saw Bombos and King's Tomb, I'm like, this was a jet. Oh no.
Yeah, it was. It was both. You made the same choice essentially. Both. I don't want to say avoided King's Tomb, but it did take you guys longer to get there after doing all your crystals and stuff. So what were you thinking of the seed in general? Seemed pretty fast at the beginning, and there was a kind of a lull in the middle, but it seemed pretty good.
Yeah, it felt really good. I was trying to follow the logic of the flippers for that first bow that I stole out of Waterfall. And then I saw the other bow in Thieves. I'm like, all right, well, heck logic, I guess. And then Thieves was a bust, and I almost didn't do Skull Woods. My league teammate Hexadus would hate me for saying this, but I hate front of skull with a passion. But I'm glad I did it, because obviously that fire rod was there.
Yes, I am similar to you, and I have been informed by, I'm not going to name any names, but they might be in the commentary booth with me, that Skull Woods has a 80% chance of having progression lot. So it's a good thing you decided to go up there and grab that rod.
It's a very high percent chance for a key item to be in the front of skull.
I know that stat somewhere in the back of my mind. When Thieves Town turned up blank, I was just like, well, let's at least check skull.
Right.
So something else I wanted to bring up too, actually, before I forget and before we get ready to get out of here. So you got the big key and really took your time with that death warp. You could have just went through the big key chest or the big chest room and actually saved yourself all that time.
Yeah, no, there's like 3 or 4 tile warps plus like 2 more door transitions. I don't know. In my mind, I'm like, death is faster, because I like hesitated for a second. I'm just like, take the death, go.
If it was less than 10 hearts, I would have agreed with you.
That's fair.
15 hearts though, mate. That takes a hot minute.
It was all for the fans. So was the early pet check.
Yep, there you go.
All right, I'll give it to you.
Putting on a
was
good
running
show.
out of magic like a numpty in ice.
Yeah, something I brought up, actually, I don't know if you actually do reps of no major glitches NMG runs, but something that you and Sean both struggled with was the cold stare fight. And I was pointing out, I was like, as someone who is an avid runner of it, and I'm currently in the NMG league, like that fight, once you get that fight down, it causes a lot less stress. So something you might want to look into if you don't already know it. Yeah, you can almost make that fight scripted almost.
I had gold sword. How did I struggle? I'm just confused.
Well, the running out of magic bit.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Sean,
and I know
Sean actually had a harder time in the fight itself. You had to go back with potions, which was fine, but yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, and I know my other league teammate will be mad at me for not medallion magic restoring in that dungeon and just doing it when I was there too. So all those small things that
refilled and everything.
Yeah. Yep. Those things that like in the moment I'm like, I know I can, but I struggle with that tech, so I'm just gonna save and quit and get a potion.
And Sean is finishing up with a 133.38. Get your GGs in for Sean as well. We'll see if he jumps in to join us.
But all right, so Tyvarius, this puts you in first place in your group, correct?
Yeah. If Sean took this one, we would have been tied at 4 and 2. So yeah, that locks in first for me at 5 and 1.
All right, and then Sean has to play for second place now, I believe.
Yeah, he and Hitman, who both put up really good fights against me in all 4 of our games, they're both at 3 and 3, so they'll be running a tiebreak.
Oh man! All right.
If you don't mind me asking, who in your group was your one loss to?
That was to Hitman.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Hitman has been grinding it out since League of last year.
Oh yeah, and honestly, when the reveal came out and I saw this group, I was just like, holy cats. I was shocked. I'm like, this group can go any way. Like, we didn't have one of the quote unquote like S tier runners like a GGW or a Gamma, but it's like all of us are right in that hunt with each other. So I felt really nervous about this group, and I'm pleasantly surprised with how it turned out.
Yeah, and we are joined by SeanRhapsody. GG, Sean.
Yeah, GG, I guess.
Hey, GG, Sean.
He's made.
Hey, at least we got the ice rod nice and early this time. I saw that right away, and I'm like, all right, cool. Not nice rod.
I'm just bound to determine to basically last locate whatever it is, so it don't really matter what.
My question for you, though, Sean, was that mirror definitely affected that GT routing, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's just very unfortunate.
Absolutely.
Oh shoot, where was the mirror?
TR
To the rock
big
big chest.
Ah,
I
yeah.
checked that make sure there wasn't a small key hiding in there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I normally do that. Someone told me if big key is vanilla, the chances of small key there are smaller, but I could be wrong on that.
Well, the thing is that TR big key is vanilla. You actually need to get that small key usually anyway. So you have to do the TR big chest because your only 2 chests that are left before you need the small key are TR big chest and Crystal Roller Room. So it's a straight up 50-50.
Right on.
But yeah. So anything to say, Tyvarius, for taking the win?
Like I said, Bombos. When I saw Bombos, I got that rock in my stomach the whole time. And like you guys were saying, I could have checked that a lot earlier. Would have saved me some headache. But no, like I already said, it was a tough group. I'm obviously chuffed with how it came out, but I know everyone in the group's a tough competitor.
It does look like that group was kind of filled with guys taking hits off each other. Sean, looks like you're gonna be setting up a tiebreaker with Hitman. Anything? Looking forward to that. I guess.
No,
I didn't think
not.
so, but sorry.
Considering I've now lost 3
3
races in a row, I'm absolutely not looking forward to that. I'm fully expecting to lose that one too at this point. So
yeah, all you can do is play your best, dude. That's all you can do. It's rando sometimes,
Yeah, it was a good race. You guys were neck and neck for pretty much all of it until the hunt for Bombos, I think.
I actually got really worried there for a second. Some people in chat brought up a good point that whenever Tyvarius skipped Meyer cutscene chest, immediately Jossie pointed out main tournament for you, Sean, and I was just like, no, don't curse it like that. Don't do that.
Yup. There's no way I'm doing that again.
That's exactly what I said. But like, so another thing I guess I could point out too. Whenever you guys get a dungeon item that isn't a small key in the top chest, so the top north chest or the top torches chest, sorry, cutscene chest is completely random at that point. It could be a key, could be an item, period.
Mm-hmm.
So you both you got a dungeon item and just opted to skip cutscene chest. Was that just to try to cut time? Was that to?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I figured as much.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just like, well, if it's in cutscene, cool, but I hope it's not.
Yep.
I mean, at that point, I knew there was only one item left, so might as well take my chances that it's not there. And
right.
But then when it was there, I'm like you said, it's new. I'm not skipping that again. Not after what happened to me at the tournament.
That's why
so,
the moment you did it that way, I was like, he's gonna go back. But yeah, no. So I guess Sean, we're gonna hear back from you whenever you versus Hitman get scheduled and lined up, and Tyvarius, GG's, grats on brackets. Closing statements for either one of you guys?
No, congrats to Tyvarius. He played it well.
Thanks, Sean. No, again, same to you, man. I'm looking forward to that you versus Hitman rematch. That's going to be a fun one to watch.
All right, Hulk, you want to sign us out?
Yes, sure thing, guys. Thanks for the race. Go ahead and follow our runners, Tyvarius and SeanRhapsody. Thank you, John, for jumping in. 40 minutes, 50 minutes late, but it was a fun end to the seed, and definitely check out the speed gaming events calendar. It's in chat currently. There's always stuff streaming on these channels. Thank you again for hosting us, and we're going to go ahead and say goodbye. Thanks, guys.
Yep, GG's all around, everyone. Have a good night.